Hello, everyone. Good to see you. I changed the water in all my tanks last night. No, man. 4 minutes. I scheduled it 4 minutes ahead, and then I'm 5 minutes late. That's how I run. Hey, Craig. Good to know my signal's getting all the way to Australia. Vibes Acrotics. What's cracking? Hey, man, you're supposed to be in bed, bro. Vidnosky, Nano Aquarium guy. Always good to see you. Welcome to the South Austin Fish Room. Everybody's looking good. I did water changes on all 27 tanks yesterday. And then I filled up the 200-gallon tubs today. They had dehydrated by about half. So it was time for them to get some more water. Vibes, man. Stop sleeping with your phone, dude. Yeah, man. Anybody's welcome up. Like I said, I did all my water changes. I've got some Java fern, like a good amount of it that I need to put out. Let me show you. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 good clumps there. So yeah, I'm excited. Wow. Did you guys just do that with me? It was amazing, right? All right, good night, vibes. So wins in the fish room this week while I was cleaning out my tanks. Saw 7 baby brown bristle noses in the rainbow substrate tank. It's my Moscow guppy, like the original. I've like made 2 more tanks out of them since then, but it's still rather full. But yeah, man, baby bristle noses, cutest thing ever. Thank you, Mark. Mark, always good to see you. Thank you again, Mark, for sharing your vacation. Like, those are all cool places that I'm probably never going to go to. Like, there's so many places that I would travel before I got there. I think, like, I think I would pick like one country in the EU and like focus on that. But man, you did so much. Like that's quite a trip, dude. Anyway, thank you for sharing it. You know what I mean? Like I felt like I was like, wow, man, that's as like as personal as I'm gonna get with this space. You know what I mean? Like my buddy Mark sent it to me. So pretty happy. Craigo, how's the dog's paw? I swear it was funny. You two arguing with each other. Like your dog argues. Like it's really funny. Um Wins in the fish room. I'm testing a used hang on the back filter, and it's been running for a week straight. So I think that it is ready to move into the living room. And then I've got two hang on the backs on my 75-gallon aquarium with my goldfish and and a sponge filter in there. So we'll be back to good status. It's been like 4 or 5 months since my canister quit on me, and like I had to freaking like take it apart, and then it stopped working altogether. I think I got water inside the lid of it. So like I ended up murdering my canister filter, and like I don't know. I've never done the maintenance on them very in a timely manner. So that makes the process like much worse. But just the fact that I can't take it apart, put it back together again without getting water on my carpet and my wife yelling at me, it's just like I don't I mean like, yeah, dude, I'll do a canister again like out here in the garage, but and to me it seemed like before, of course, not having any experience, to me it seemed like the hang on the back was going to be the more dicey of the options for filtration. But like the canister filter is messier in those times that you mess with it. But I will say it's quiet, man, and it did its job for like 3 years. And I'm like, this was like the fourth time like I changed it. You know what I mean? But like it had problems. Deb's Aquatics, welcome. Funny my fight for making friends in Japan. Dude, that is super cool, man. I love it when like people get feelings, you know what I mean? Like and then like honor it, because like so many times you think about something and you're like, I'm not gonna do that. That's really cool. Um that's awesome. Yeah, I knew there was something, Mark, about a job interview. So a new job? That's great, man. Changes are not always bad. That is beautiful. Chiquito, there we go. Steps unknown. I'm on my last cup of coffee, y'all, and like it's like the saddest thing. I mean, like it's not that hot, not that much of it. My coffee is coming to an end. I've been playing video games all day, so I'm sorry, guys, if I am slow and or rambling. I have scrambled my brains with electronics. Such a great day, though. Paragliding around Peru, and uh, I believe I have opened all of the maps today. I completed that. So, hey, and Bunny, thank you for being that inspiration for Mark to do it. Yeah, I mean, like, I really enjoyed that. Like, that was cool. And I was like, that's one of those places that you go to, you know what I mean? Like, there's no place else like that on earth. You know what I mean? And so many people go to visit those places and stuff like that. And it's just like, wow. Like I'd like to go to like South America and like see like some of the Mayan ruins and stuff like that. I'm going deep sea fishing in 2 weeks out of Galveston. That's going to be fun. Going with my uncle, so pretty neat. I have not made any crazy killing machines in the game. I haven't even gotten there. I'm just like trying to like do the map and get points on the map to be able to fast travel to. So I'm doing any shrine I come across. So yeah, in the open world games and stuff like that, I like to complete the map as much as possible. Like I'm a wanderer like that. Like I don't play the game necessarily in an efficient way. But yeah, it's got to be a way to like make something like lethal and what are they called? Sustainers or suspenders? I can't remember, but like you turn it on and then it turns 90 degrees. Anyway, there's got to be some like crushing things you can do with that. Um, oh, the yellow shrimp live, the blue shrimp still thriving, still living. Um, so my neocaridina experiment is working well. Um, that's about all I have for this week. What are you guys up to? Hey, Bunny Man, like don't be throwing your best friend status with Mark like in everyone's face. You know what I mean? Like, let's be kind. So next week I'm going to the beach. I'm going with my charge down there. So I'll just be working from Corpus Christi, I believe. So pretty fun. Fun times. So next Wednesday I will not be streaming at 11:30 to 12:30, taking up this time between McStreamy and Only Oscars. Sweet June. Jenna P, good evening, my dear. Wonderful show as always. I don't know whether we're going to Padre or what, but it's a house down there. So we're like renting a house. So we're not staying at like a hotel or anything like that. But yeah, man, should be a great time. Looking forward to taking my fishing rod down there. I got to make sure that I buy my fishing license because 4th of July weekend, somebody will ask me about my fishing license. I guarantee it. Debs, I think I may have seen that. Was were a bunch of them white in color? I remember like a white one off towards the corner. It was kind of a side shot of the tank, and like it did like a wriggle and like really caught my eye, and I was like, baby Angel, you cute. Oh, June is up in 40 minutes after you. So COC, you are streaming now as well. Oh, are you going? I don't know what's going on. Collaboration of curiosities. I may need more information than that. Yes, they are. There's some of the nicest stuff that we have over on this side of the Mississippi, on the Gulf Coast and stuff like that. As far as Texas, you know what I mean? Like, I hope you do, Craig. I'll be up all night, buddy. I'm gonna play around in here. Still plenty to do. I mean, like I changed all the water, you know what I mean? Like got rid of a bunch of fish poop, but like there's plants that need to be planted, and I want to put substrate in some of my bare bottom tanks. I'm really getting used to and in kind of a sweet stride on all of my tanks that I put sand in. And yeah, I might be a sand guy here for a while. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Whoops. But yeah, we just need to work it around so that we can have like a longer stretch. And like I said, I'm up all night here, so I stay up till about 9 in the morning. So I mean, like I can go in between, like I can go any time between now and like 7 in the morning. So that like gives us like 7.5 hours. I can find an hour in there because I think all I want to do is an hour. I think that that's a good format for me. Just kind of come at everybody with my ADDness and tell you what I happen to have done or what I failed to do. Um, uh, let's see. Yeah, man, I like the sand. I've done one dirted tank and it's gone poorly. Um, and I'm sure it's my fault. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know that I didn't do it right. I think that I didn't put a thick enough substrate and I put fish in there that I think just dug through the sand and pulled all the dirt up, man. But it's my accidental dark water tank. So I got one, you know what I mean? Just check check it off the list. Yep, garden soil and sand cap. I think I had my garden soil got in my sand cap. Yeah, but supposed to be like really cool if you don't mess it up like I did. But I'm still not giving up on it. You know what I mean? Like it's probably been about like 6 months, but I mean like I don't know. Might take those fish out of there, put them in another tank because I'm moving my mosquito fish out. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't have a bunch of like hair algae in that tank or anything. And like, I've been growing duckweed on it like gangbusters, man. Like, got some healthy leaves. It's like the duckweed is like, like a good the leaves are a good third bigger than in any of my other tanks. Like it's just like, no, this is just right. It's enjoying it. It's fluffy. Bonnie's gonna work on some tanks tomorrow. Yeah, I had to get all mine done yesterday and then like go around today and like, neaten things up and move some plants around in there and stuff like that because I'm not going to be doing anything but feeding the fish for like a week because I'm gonna be gone. Then my wife will be here. So they'll still get fed. Like that's all they care about. As long as the lights come on and they get food. That's what they like. It's true, man. And I've got it bad, but you want to know what? I really think the duckweed and the guppy grass, especially, have really helped me get some real good balanced tanks and stuff like that. And help keep my algae down because like they're just ferocious growers, so they're just sucking up all the nutrients. So I mean, like I might be getting like some slower growth out of my other plants, but they're healthy. You know what I mean? And like I'm not plagued that bad. I've only got it going on in a couple tanks, and I know it's because I leave those lights on. They're not that this whole new shelf behind me isn't on a timer yet. I need to just break down and buy a timer and put it on a timer and make sure that it gets 6 hours and then move up from there if I need to. But I think that'll be fine. Yeah, geos, goldfish, also. Um, yeah, Carib Sea is great. And who was I with? Oh, I was with my sister-in-law at Aquashella when she came to pick up Anna, and we went over to the KFC booth and we looked at all the different types of substrate because she was thinking about switching the substrate in the fish aquarium. And it was really cool because you could see all the different textures and all the different colors and the names and everything. And KFC has like, like a good variety of colors and textures. So I really enjoy that booth a lot. I still have a hat for my first Aquashella. Yeah, Coro. See, I'm not going to do any tattoos. I don't have any tattoos or piercings, and in Austin that's pretty rare these days. So yeah, I just don't like being uncomfortable. Like I don't it's not that that I dislike them. It's not that I can't think of anything to adorn my body with. I'm just a pussy. You know what I mean? Like my bad. Yeah, I started with gravel. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Um, Thank you, fishfam.link, a voice of reason in this raucous uh chat we have going on right now. Everybody calm down. So fun though. So do you guys want me to show you a tank? Do we want to talk about something? Does anybody have any questions? Active flora. Okay, and is that like sand, gravel, like a bunch of different types of stuff, or is it all different kinds of sand? Active flora. I mean, like I've heard of that style with the bacteria in the sand. I don't know whether I've heard of that name or not. Yeah. Yeah, you liked it. I'm just using the play sand right now, and Vibes really liked the way it looked, and he goes, "Man, I wonder if this is as light as my sand." And I was like, "We'd have to compare them like next to each other in order to tell that." Um, but yeah, I'm pleased with it. But the gravel is done really, really well for my plant. So like almost everything. Yeah, everything I've used except for that time that I did that failed 30 tank over here. That was the only that was the only time I that was the only time I used an active substrate. ATX River Pebble. That sounds pretty cool. I think Joanne was talking about it. I've got I got a bag of this stuff. Um I found it in Houston and Joanne had it. It's like it's like the river stones, but they're like that big. So, well, pretty wild. And maybe this will be better. Um, yeah, that's probably better. Isn't that cool? I got like I got like I don't know, man, like a 7 pound bag of it. And it was like $30. It's like the most I've ever spent on anything. But I can see some nano tanks coming along and stuff like that, and like this working itself in, like coming out of some plants and then like onto bare sand. It's just cool looking. Yeah, I was going for seamless too. Mine was a black top substrate. That was the um oh, that was the blasting sand. So that might have been the mistake I made, like right off, was putting blasting sand on top of it instead of like regular sand. But I mean, like it looks all right, and those fish are in there. They're doing stuff. You can see it. He's just a shadow. Look at these gambusias. That's how we grow them in Texas. Big and not intimidated. Gambusia are mean guppies. Population has never grown out of control. They take care of it themselves. It's a rough life. Yep, she's always about the pop. That one's not about the pop. And then look at the males. Look how small the males are compared to the females. It's crazy. The males are like Endler size, and the females are like fat gambusia size. I mean, fat guppy size. They're pretty wild. We're still questioning everyone over here. These are the three that are left. One went missing over the rim of the tank. I did not have a lid, and I have all these rosy barbs in here too. And after initially interviewing everyone, nobody has said anything. Nobody saw anything. So, was it suicide or was he pushed? Someone in this tank could be a murderer. I think he just made a mistake and jumped, man. Like the lips on that guy. Let's see if we can see some baby bristles. That's not a baby. Where are they? There he is, y'all. Isn't that crazy? So little. Up underneath there. He ran away. Was that a stick? Like I have one on the end. No, I think it's a snail. There's two of these females in here, and like they've looked like that like since I got them last September. This is like all their offspring. And then I have breeding trios and babies in another tank. But yeah, I'm liking the sand, and like this one just needs plants. So I need to trim my other plants and get this one going. Got some interesting things going on. You ladies gonna come over here? There they come. They all want to eat. So yeah, so the Siswasser Tang is like taking off in here, and it has to do with the light and how much duckweed there is on the surface. So it's actually so it's much lower light, and that seems to be something that it likes. And then I don't know, man. Maybe in the other tanks with more fish, it just gets jostled too much. It's like I don't know what the deal is, but it seems to be very happy in here. What are you doing, Jethro? Oh yeah, another success I forgot to talk about in the fish room is we got babies. I don't even know whether they're gonna show up. They're still pretty little. There's one. It's quite a few. It was challenging to siphon this tank. Had to keep stopping. Guys, I can't seem to see the chat. Thank you, Sketty Nona. And then my shrimps. My yellow scrimps. These are the other purples. These are my best females and males. I had a real hard time selling them at the swap for $20 for a trio because they immediately pale on the table and completely wash out under stress, but they don't predate on their babies if you're overfeeding, and they've bred really well for me, so they're a good guppy line. So feel free to email me new local Austin at new local Austin fishfam.link, and we can talk about it, because I want this strain like out there, like being strong elsewhere other than in Central Texas. There are probably other places as well, but it's just a good line. I like them. This is the strongest of the Hill Stream loaches. Ordered 6, got 5 on arrival, and it has slowly dwindled down. There could be a second one hiding somewhere, like underneath the sponge filter maybe, but I'm thinking no. But that guy is awesome. I love a Hill Stream loach. I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to use my phone to get into the YouTube chat because I believe my chat has just stopped working. Either that or I'm just talking to myself, and this is for the replay crew. So replay crew, what's up? Side note, you're the real hero. Yeah, let me switch it around because I think it's probably just a problem in StreamYard. There we go. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, you guys are listening. Chat is quiet. Oh man, that just might be like part of the deal, man. That's cool. All right. I'm gonna turn that off. That's awesome. So can't wait to see what June has for us tonight. Um, I was not using the gel, and should I, when I glue something to like a plant to like a lava rock, should I be drying the plant and using a dry rock so that that way it adheres? Because I'm doing it with the rock wet and it's not going well. Does anybody have any hints on how to use super glue? Because all I've done thus far is just get it all over my fingers. But that just might be how I use super glue, you know. I've heard the gel is the best. Yeah. Well, I mean, I was using thread and the thread got loose on it, and a bristle nose was like all tied up and it got his like pectoral fin like all like cut up in it. And like I like noticed him like sucking on this log, and then the next day I noticed him. So he was there for a day, like stuck to a piece of wood that had a that had a plant tied to it, and like I got in there and freed him. He tried to fin me, you know what I mean? But like it ended up being okay. But yeah, man, like he was glad to be out of there. He lives to this day, you know what I mean? But yeah, I've been like scared of thread. I've been trying to use like super glue. That's right, fish family. Guys, hit that like button. Subscribe. You know what I mean? Send me pictures of your cat. Like, let's do this. I'm ready. I'm ready to move to the next level. So yeah, I apologize. I'm trying to find a time and stream at that time. But it appears like every other week is a more truthful instead of a weekly live stream. That was my intent, to do a weekly. So I think I might commit to every other week, and then we'll call those odd weeks, if I show up, pop-ups. But yeah, I'll figure out what it is and I'll put it out in the like as a message. I don't know how to do that, but I'll figure it out. I'll probably just do a short and tell you what it is. Don't forget the Taco Bell. Okay, yeah. So Coral, you've had problems with it too. Like that's why I was like, I'm like trying to get a plant on a rock or a plant on a thing. I might just use the cigarette butt, like uh and super glue, like uh chemical reaction, like. But I mean, like, it seems like that gets hot, and like, I would like to do that for hardscape, but not necessarily to like a rhizome. That chemical reaction on the rhizome might not be good for it. Thinking about rinsing this moss one more time, and then putting it around the room. Everyone gets a ball of moss. think I'm gonna make sure that yeah, I'm probably gonna put some in both of my shrimp tanks. And then I figure that guppy tank that doesn't have anything in it might as well get some. No, I thought it like fizzles and like becomes like it looks like prehistoric like chewing gum, like an old thing of Wrigley's, like putting the rock and the thing together. Like it's spooky. Like there's a chemical reaction with them, I thought. But yeah, you're right. Like cotton ball is stringy enough, or even like the polyfill that I use. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, it's late night, y'all. So no, good week last week, work, and a good week here at the South Austin Fish Room. I have all the hatches battened down to go out of town next week, so should be a good time. The beach on the 4th of July is classic. Classic. I'm gonna eat good. I'm gonna sleep good. Yeah, I think it might be acrylic. Is that what's in the cigarette butt? I know it's not fiberglass anymore. You know what I mean? Like they'll use anything. Garcia Aquatics. Garcia. Hey man, thanks for showing up here right at the end. I was like, I don't know, man. Maybe Garcia's asleep. No, he's right there, dude. Garcia never sleeps. He's always there. He's on your morning show. He's on the witching hour. He's on the biz. He's down with vibes. Dude's everywhere. I'm glad to know him. I owe him plants and a coffee cup. I guess I should send you some of this Java moss, huh? Cigarette butts are cotton, huh? Who knew? Coral Works, Chef's Kiss. That was beautiful, man. But hey, I want everybody to have a great rest of the week. You just witnessed me in my fish room as we move from the front half of the week to the back half of the week. It is Thursday. Thank you for being here with me, guys. And I will see you week after next, unless I'm able to do a pop up from down at the beach. So it'll just be like me in the dark talking. But that might be cool. Anyway, everybody have a great 4th of July this next week. And I'll see everybody later. Let's go see Only Oscars.